Hello everyone, I am Ghetto 1, and this is episode 3 of the Ghetto Ranger Review, and today we'll be talking about Season 1, Episode 3, Teamwork, written by Charles Saban and directed by Robert Hughes. The episode begins at the school where Kim and Trini have started a petition to shut down the local dump. The two of them talk to the principal, Mr. Kaplan, about pollution and the dump. This is the first time we see both the school and the principal. The boys meet up with the ladies and sign their petitions, but each give a reason why they can't go to the dump with them. Bulk and Skull give the girls a rough time.
Hey, mister. Recycle that.
Comically enough, someone walking by sees Bulk's garbage, picks it up and throws it out. Bulk and Skull actually pour garbage all over the guy for that. The bully woman named Sharky kicks the empty trash can so it rolls towards Kim and Trini. For some reason, Kim does a flip over this. It's just an empty trash can, kick it back at their faces. Also, where did Trini go? Does she not do anything during this whole time? Bulk and Skull decide they want to attack Kim, and the two of them almost smooch when Kim ducks. They push each other away, falling into trash cans. Rita says the girls are walking into her waste dump. The villains talk about separating the team and beating them that way. Well, what is it, pollution or the numbers game? Kim and Trini decide to go to the dump alone instead of just waiting and going at a later time with the others. The sign says Angel Grove Industrial Waste Site. This is the city's official waste site? It's so tiny. They get jumped by putties and we get a fight scene. Trini looks strong, taking care of a few putties on her own. Kim still has to run the Vade as much as she can. The important reason Zach couldn't go with the girls earlier was Alpha wanted to learn about Zach's hip-hop keto. We then take a moment to watch Zach dance for a bit. Finally, Zordon catches on to the girls and calls the rest of the team. Jason and Billy arrive at the command center and prepare to help. Rita has Finster create a monster and sends him to Earth immediately. Zordon tells the boys to fight the monster instead and just leave the girls. The three of them engage with the monster. Goldar is sent down and the girls morph to fight him and more putties. The fight is blatantly edited from different places. The close-ups of Goldar look strange here. Trini tells Kim to go to the others and get help. Zordon says this is their toughest challenge yet. Really, it's only the third episode. He says to Alpha he should tell the team about the secrets of the ancient power weapons. Rita throws down her wand and makes her monster grow. We see a shot of Kim and Trini together again, and also have what appears to be a child. They all call for Zords and we get the long version of the Zord footage this time. Each Zord gets an attack on the monster. They only get as far as tank mode until Zordon calls them back. Alpha says the Zords have no effect on this monster. He tells them their Zords were sent back to their hiding places. I wonder what this looks like from the Zords' perspective. He gives them their power weapons. The team fight the monster again, who is now small for some reason, this time using their weapons. The Rangers combine their weapons, use their finisher, and defeat the monster. Rita calls her group Nippers. Back at school, the team gets scolded by Mr. Kaplan for being in a messy hall. The intercom says Mrs. Quagmire wants to talk to him. He goes to the office and the team do the 10-second tidy before he can get back. Zordon calls them the Power Team and informs that Alpha's practicing his dance moves. There's nothing wrong with Alpha's dance moves, the problem is he keeps punching the controls. Zach states Alpha should keep being a robot. He should forget about hip-hop and stick to keeping the controls working. Credits. Okay, right off the bat, polluting the earth to destroy it is a pretty good idea, but you can't do it with one dump. Also, I thought Rita said this was her dump, but the sign says Angel Grove City Dump. The monster of the day is so generic it's not worth talking about. This episode was the first appearance of the power weapons and the power blaster. Are the weapons stronger than the Zords? Alpha says his monster isn't affected by the Zords, but then it's killed instantly by the weapons. This is the first episode to feature American actors wearing the 5Z Ranger costumes, and you can tell, the Americans have no sense of body acting. This is the first episode with a morphing sequence not featuring the whole team. First it was the boys, then later the girls. This is also the first appearance of Bulk and Skull's female punk named Sharky. This episode was a complete mess, and it got worse the more it went on. The team didn't even do anything teamworky, considering the name of the episode is Teamwork. I guess we learned the only way to do the finisher is together. Also, the only thing that got cleaned up was the hallway at school. That's all I got for this episode. Next time on the Ghetto Ranger Review will be Season 1, Episode 4, Oppressing Engagement.